To be completely honest with you guys, I'm not too sure what I'm going to do in this video. So let's just start off with some things that I need to do. First, I need to pick up my calipers over at Mr. Dan's. He coated some OG Z32 calipers that I want to put on the back of the Skyline. Somewhere in Florida, the rears started getting sticky and we had to replace them. Shout out to the homies that let us use the garage, driveway, and tools to replace them. I figured I would replace these rears because they're just spray painted black with some coated ones. Just something to spice it up, you know? And the fronts, unfortunately, don't fit Z32s as we have found out. So I actually need to find some 350Z Brembos. So I've been browsing Marketplace for a pair of those to refresh. What up, Mr. Dan?
I don't know what these are. I'm pretty sure they're reps.
No way they make rep RGs. They are reps. No.
Dude, the guy had no idea what they were. They were coated with like, literally like spray paint.
Yeah, actually, these are the wheels on my car.
Dude, I thought they looked familiar, but I had no. I'm not good with names, bro. I don't know.
There's a lot to keep track of.
Yeah, I know the 3-piece. I don't know many of the model blocks. A bunch of times now, but
These turned out nice, dude.
it's not bad.
Let's talk about what happened to the 300ZX. I'm sorry I didn't make a video at GLD. Usually drifting content performs the worst. I've noticed that whenever I post a drifting related video, it just suffers, so I just feel like no one wants to watch it. So either way, we went to a little event, right? And I sprung a little leak. Now, unfortunately, it looks like the coolant hose, the lower radiator hose rubbed on the alternator. I don't know if that happened during a run or if it's just been happening over time, but yeah, I have it taped right now. There was a hole right on that tape spot, spraying coolant straight into the alternator. Perfect spot. I do want to make sure we stay topped off here before we drive. So what we're going to do now is actually bring the Z to Andrews because I'm going to drop off this bumper. Best way to transport a bumper is with the bumper on the car. If you guys missed what happened, when I came back from Connecticut the first time, I drove the Z around as my daily and it fell off. And then I ran it over, so it shaved down some of the OG Bomex bumper. Pretty sad that happened, but luckily Andrew is fiberglass god, so he's gonna get this thing squared away and fixed. Now we also need to bring a few more parts with us. The hatch open. And that is some FC fenders. I do not have an FC, but there is someone that I know that has one. So we're gonna drop them off for her. These just need to be repaired, kind of beat up. And work truck. Yes, the trees are starting to turn green. Spring is coming, baby. Last time we'll see this thing complete for a while. What up, boss?
What's up?
What do you think? Cooked?
It's fixable. It's not pretty, but fixable. It's pretty fixable.
Not pretty, but pretty fixable.
Yeah.
I like it.
What's up with this? What happened
I don't know.
here? Is that supposed to be like that?
That's a good question. I don't have an FC. Oh, this looks good wingless. Damn. Yeah, we'll have to ask her for sure. I
You
don't.
like it without a wing?
Honestly, I don't mind it. It does need something though. I'm a wing guy. You're a wing guy too. Good car. Man, how many kits you got in here?
Yeah.
Fiberglass god.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. What is this one for? S15?
No, that's an S13 Euros.
Oh, okay.
Export FC.
Uh-huh.
And then I put the cutout on it. It
Oh.
was originally,
Oh, you gotta actually
This.
chop it out yourself?
but this is on the other side. But I
Really?
basically put a bucket in there.
That's
And it
sick.
looks legit, right?
I dig that.
Yeah. Me too. Show my boo boo.
Boo boo. D card, D damage. Damn. You're gonna take it to Master Mikey, right?
Yep.
The wizard himself. The Dent Master. Origin Stream?
Dent Master.
Dent Master, yeah. I recognize that one.
Yeah, that's Origin.
Well, it's good to see the soy sauce is still intact. Still never got around to hooking up the blow-off valve. Intake filter still looks pretty clean. Such a cool setup. Gotta love no front bumper. Yeah, this damage is pretty bad. Oof. Cracks all over. Andrew will get it fixed up, no problem. What do you think, boss? How are we looking?
Ew.
This is what happens when you brush your teeth too hard.
Yeah.
New look. What do you think? Oh, it's so bad. You know, I forgot I have a spare Z, like a stock bumper. Probably throw that out when I get back. I cannot stand no bumper on this car. S chassis can pull it off. Don't know so much about the Z.
Well, at least I got some.
Now I should have two spare stock Z32 Twin Turbo front bumpers. I want to verify if this ducting is going to clear. If not, I'll just leave it with no bumper for now, but I'm hoping it does. Got the red one. I'm sure you guys missed that one, right? The mismatched red bumper. But I also have one in black. I was going to put this one on Jeff's Black 300ZX, which I'm sure you guys are wondering where that car is at. I still have it. It's just not here. It's secret location. I think I'm gonna put the black one on. I'm kind of over the red look. No more Christmas colors on the Z. But I think I will put the Bomex lip on, because then it'll be full Bomex again. I never got to see that Bomex lip with the rest of the kit on the car. I forgot about the fog lights on here. One of them went out pretty recently, so here. Gotta turn the headlights on for the fog lights to work. Pretty interesting. So it looks like only this side works. That side's out. Now, another thing I didn't really like is how yellow these lights were. I was trying to go for more of the yellow that the Integras have in the center, like factory JDM style. This is more like hella yellow. I don't know. But I do have some other bulbs that we can try out. I figured I would do this first because it's way easier to change these and the bumper's off. Strange for an LED to go out. Now these new ones are actually bulbs. Hopefully those look better. Let's see how they look. Man, that's like hardly even yellow. If anyone has a recommendation for what yellow bulb I should use here, please let me know. I'd rather have that than that. I don't even know if the camera can really pick up on this, but this just looks like a regular headlight. Maybe the slightest hint of yellow, but this one at least looks yellow. You know? I don't know. What do you think? What do you guys think? Am I thinking too much about this? I like the yellows. Okay, it's not looking too bad. Better than the red. This will be a before Bomex, and we'll get an after shot. The stock bumpers just don't hit on the front of the Z's. I definitely feel like they need a little bit of a flare, especially to match the rest of the kit. I'm just glad I randomly have this Bomex lip. Damn, what a difference. Definitely matches the rest of the kit. don't even have hardware on there yet. It's just such a snug fit. Such a good looking lip. I love how it hangs off in the front like that. And it also matches the vents in the bumper. Too good. Just put 2 screws on the sides, just like I did before. That's sick. Kind of wish it was paint match. Maybe we'll paint match that one next. Quick full effect with the lights. I did change that fog light to match. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. Another thing I want to do is visit my homie, Mr. James Allen. He told me he has a kit, or maybe not full kit, but pieces to a 4-door body kit. I'm very excited to put a kit on the R34. It needs it pretty bad because, you know, it looks like an Impala. And a little more importantly, my neighbor asked me to move some of the cars in the overflow lot. If you guys missed out recently, basically I was getting tickets for cars that were being parked on the driveway for longer than 5 days. They consider it abandoned here. Kind of wild. So every few days I'll like reorganize the cars and like turn them around and stuff. But the overflow lot is actually just down the street here. Same street, just down the street. And they're starting to look at his house now and stopping by, driving slow. They're either catching on that those are my cars there, or the fact that they're just not moving. So let's go move some cars around. The car shuffle. Now I already know these cars are going to be dead, so let's grab the jump pack. And yes, I am editing in the garage. Still cranking these things out. So far behind still. May not feel like it based on the timeline, but we're catching up. We're getting there. We're getting there. All right, let's go down the street. The overflow lot. Well, hello, sedan. Uh-oh, what's this? I have no idea what this is about. Well, before I jump it, let's just see if it works. Typical Integra door handles. Shout out to the homie that gave me a few Integra door handles. Still gotta put those on. Whoever you are, thank you. Good thing I checked. No way! This thing's been sitting for a while. Good car. Sedan's a good car. Always love this thing. And it has the highest mileage of all my cars. 338. This thing's cooking. Guess we'll bring this one to the house, move them around a bit. Ooh, brakes were like locked up. I just gotta wonder, what do the neighbors think? Let's go get the Y33. Hello, my good friend. Oh my gosh, I forgot the glass. Still has the import stuff on it from the ports. Forgot how comfortable this thing is. 10 out of 10, this thing's dead. 10 out of 10, let's see. Keys. Oh, chocolate. Gotta have chocolate on you. Anyone else a chocolate fiend? Dude, that cranked right up. This is a nice car. Oh, there's my speaker. This thing just feels cozy, I can't lie. Solid daily. I still can't believe that started no problem. This thing's been sitting for probably 2 months, maybe more. But now I'm back from the road trip and we can really start grinding some things out. I've been missing wrenching. It's good to be back. All right, let's park this thing up. You know what? I think this should be by the Y32. So I'm gonna move the Z. There's not many opportunities left to get a shot like this, right? And last but certainly not least, the Impala. At what point is this a problem? Now I will say, there are two very important cars that are not here. Can you guess which ones those are? I can't wait to have all the projects in one spot. I haven't seen this many cars in the driveway in quite a while. I've been trying to stay on good terms with the neighbors, you know what I mean? Wow, what a view. It's so crazy. I'm just gonna try and imagine I'm a neighbor driving past. It's so funny. It's crazy that they all have their own story and they all run and drive. You guys are absolutely, positively not gonna believe what I scored. My homie James Allen hit me up. He's like, yo, I got some skirts for that thing sitting in my storage unit. Do you want them? Bruh, how do you just have sedan OEM skirts chilling? He hooked it up. Got a killer deal on these, although they're not in the greatest of shape. There is some damage. So we're gonna stop by Mr. Andrews in a bit and see what he has to say about them. But they came with this sick extension on them. I've never seen something like this before. It's got like this lip added on. It's gonna look so good. Guess I'll try and line it up to get a feel. Oh my gosh. The one thing this car needs is a kit. And I was really hoping to find an OEM kit before I went big kit, just because I like stages of a car's build instead of just going balls to the walls right off the bat. But this is gonna be sick. I like the lip, can't lie. Now we gotta find the front and the rear spats. I feel like the sides are the hardest to find though. Looks like Andrew finally got his car fixed. I'm so hyped for him. For those of you who don't know, we got in a little street drift wreck last fall, but that's okay because around here we know a lot of people that know how to do bodywork. Andrew's like the fiberglass guy, and there was some metal damage on the car, but he was able to get it straight with Mr. Mike. Mr. Garage 16, the one that pulled the damage on here, is the same one that pulled the damage on my S13 after I got it wrecked. Same with the SR hatch, the quarter panel. That dude is a metal wizard. The other one's like... Alright Andrew, what do you think of these skirts? Are they cooked? Are they savable?
They're semi-cooked. I'm gonna plastic weld these cracks here and then put staples in there, and then I'm gonna fiberglass them just like this, except this guy didn't do it right.
Yeah, this one looks like it has some previous repair on it. It's just like flaking
That's
off.
not even fiberglass, it's just fucking resin, dude.
Just came right off.
That's just resin.
What did he repair with that?
I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, and this is the Z bumper. I see you've been cooking on this thing. You filled it
All
in?
fiberglass. There's no Bondo or filler on there.
How did you make this up? Like, how did you match that
Secret
sign?
magic.
Secret magic?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude, this is shaping up good. I'm excited.
Should be done in a week.
A week? Hell
I'll probably
yeah.
have it done with this stuff.
Perfect, perfect. Thank you, brother.
Voice gonna be. So I'm gonna unbolt these.
It has been a minute since I was able to visit my brother Nate. Let's go have a chill RC night. See what's going on at the track.
We can dash it out, yeah. Because I'm thinking like bolt inside and
So,
stop, like something
this section.
past it,
Yeah.
and then
Just
straight.
the little,
Yeah.
yeah.
And I did the solid below. And then like that.
Yeah.
I put it next to two other things to remove.
Oh.
One
Yeah.
person can really like.
Well, I mean, we could do like the red on this side. Or you play it down, that way you get the red going.
What is up, Mr. Nate? What's new with the track here, dog? What's going on?
Man, there's...
a lot. Number one, probably lights I would go with.
Yeah.
These street lights look sick. Do they light up and stuff too? Yeah, scattered throughout the entire track. Really? They're all just wired up together. It's 12-volt battery. I don't remember what I guess you guys seen last. If you've seen like any of the 3D printed. Oh yeah. You know, this is new. I like. Yeah, that's cool. Good touch. So you have all these wired together then? Yep. Damn, that's so cool. Oh, I see you got it like going over. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, gotta figure out what to do more or less over here. I don't really like having the wires going across because then it's more of a tripping hazard. Yeah, right. Kind of like what we did over on this side. How the wire just kind of comes from the ceiling. That's realistic. These ones are on wiring loom too. Yeah. Oh, it's black? Izzy knocked this one out. Damn. It's zip tied to it, so you can't even see it from the other side. I didn't even notice that.
Buck connector, so if you need to service it, you just...
Serviceable? No way. You thought about this one. Oh yeah. Yep. This is cool, man. Thought about the basement flooding and emergency. You know, how can we get all the water out? I like it. I like it. Oh, the fence wall's new. With the lights on it? That's good. Yeah. Good touch. Bunch of 3D printed stuff, just in the same file and repeat. That's sick. And then Indiana track on a little flag mount brake line. Oh, brake lines, there you go. Real car parts being used here. Love it. Don't you post a lot of stuff for this on some page? Yeah. Still kind of catching up on it. Yeah, it's Evo Circuit on Instagram. Oh yeah. Then we got none other than Mr. Finger Itching here. Finger Itching. What are you doing here? Getting your fingers itched? Yeah. Okay. Itch.
We down here doing construction work. I have the hard hat on right now. It's not on, but
it's one ten scale.
It's the hard hat. Yeah, but we're adding some track add-ons.
Yeah. What are you guys doing today?
We have small or thin masking tape. I'm just making road. I don't know, to make it more. I'm trying to say
street-like.
We're figuring it out right now. Right now is the time we're doing it. Okay, you know, okay. So it's like we can do anything that we want. You know.
Did you guys do this today?
Just right now.
Oh, I like that.
Literally just right now. Yeah.
It's definitely good detail to add. That's cool.
Yeah, and I think we gotta get a broom, but there's like a natural curve right here. You can see all the tire. Oh yeah, the tire dust line. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna follow that line with white tape, and then put like more of these lines in. Okay. A little bit of touches of red, you know. You also can't see behind this curtain. Big corner. Oh yeah. So. Grassed off. I feel like if you have some lines, some lines, it'll show you it's there. You know?
I see what you're saying.
Kind of like a
prep for it.
Precaution. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
This is fun stuff.
Street lamps, dude.
I can't wait to see those with the lights off. It's cool too because a lot of the cars, if not all of the cars, have lights built into them, and they're pretty functional. Like they aim down at the road, so you can actually kind of see where you're driving. Oh snap. Got Mr. Tim here throwing down.
Bro, this tire dust.
Oh my god.
It's all just tire.
We do sweep this up pretty often too, right? It's like at least once a month.
Every time we come down here, it's like seems to get worse every time.
It's crazy that there's actual debris from the tires. Because they are made of plastic, but they do wear off. This is really gritty right here. I guess it's not bad.
But different compounds won't, you know, like the A compound, like the asphalt stuff we drive outside, doesn't chip up like this. It's just the fact that it's so rough. And,
That is a lot of dust.
A lot of driving.
A lot of driving.
That being able to see it. That little section, like low-key helped me see.
tires?
Yeah.
Dude, they did not want to pop over.
Really?
Hopefully the light takes switch.
Dude, this looks sick. Oh my goodness.
Right? You probably need them.
These things are looking.
I didn't see you, my bad. Yeah. That's really
Well, I think that's where we're gonna end today's video. Got a few exciting things coming up and a new project car hopefully coming into the mix. Some of you may have seen it before on the channel, but I'll keep you updated. See you in the next one. Peace. This thing looks mint.